Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Okay, do you promise that you did your phonics assignment? Okay, so now I will teach you the trick to making that funny sound. So, if you can say the word girl over and over again and sing it, that's all you're doing. So you're just saying girl, 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 girl. But the second you put it up to your mouth like this, I go kind of like this girl, 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 girl. And it sounds kind of silly. Girl, 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 girl. See how it works? So easy. So you can give that a try if you would like. If you're going to be tempted to do that right now, just pause the video, get it out of your system, and then we'll move on to math. Sound good? Awesome. So today we are going to talk about some new concepts, and we are going to learn how to count by twos. I think some of you may even already know how to count by twos, which is great, but I'm going to show you how it works so we can learn how to do it, but then see why it works that way too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some dominoes, and we're going to practice counting them by twos, okay? Okay, so here are the dominoes, and I placed them into groups of twos, as you can see. Okay, and I'm going to show you how we count by twos right now. Okay, so if I were to point to each group, here's how it would sound: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now, I want to show you that if I count this by ones, we really do have 12 here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we really do have 12 dominoes. When we count by twos, we're just skipping some of the numbers. In fact, we're just skipping one number each time. And instead, we're counting by twos. So really, it's accurate. It's not like counting is changing any. We still get the same amount, but we're counting and skipping over some numbers. If you want to go ahead and try it with me this time, I'm going to point and count by twos. You can count with me if you'd like. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Awesome job. So now I want to show you what it looks like if we were to count by twos and to look at a small number line here. Since I didn't have our big hundreds chart, I just made one from home. So as you can see, I actually wrote the numbers in different colors to help you out. All of the numbers written in black are numbers that we use when we're counting by twos. Look at this: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Awesome. So now I'm going to give you a visual of how we're really just hopping over one number whenever we're counting by twos. So the numbers that we hop over, I wrote in blue. And here's what I want us to pretend. I want us to pretend that we're in a lake and there are some big rocks. The rocks are black, so the black numbers. What we're going to do is we're going to hop over the water and hop onto the rocks. And when we do that, we'll be counting by twos. So see, this 1 is blue. It's the water, so we're not going to count it. We're going to hop straight to the 2. Okay, then we'll hop over the 3 and count. So we're going to hop over the water and count. Are you ready? Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Awesome. If you have troubles with this, I want to show you another trick. You could just whisper the numbers that we're hopping over and then say the counting by twos numbers out loud. So it's like you're counting by ones, but the numbers that you're saying out loud are counting by twos numbers. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So I was counting by ones because I was saying all of them, but notice I whispered the ones we're supposed to hop over, only said the counting by twos numbers out loud. If you need to practice that way first before you get better at counting by twos, that's okay. It will maybe help remind you that you're really just hopping over one number. Okay, let's go ahead and try counting by twos all together, and I'm going to point to the numbers. Ready? Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Good job. Okay, now I want to teach you some words that we use when we're talking about numbers. And those two words are even and odd. The reason I wanted to teach you how to count by twos first is because even numbers are all counting by twos numbers. So if we know how to count by twos, we know that all of those numbers are even numbers. And if it's not a counting by two number, then it's odd. I want to show you how that works with our dominoes real quickly, okay? So here are our dominoes again, and we put them into groups of twos, right? Because we were counting by twos. So this number altogether is 12. Remember, we counted and we said 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 12 dominoes here right now. 12 is a counting by twos number, so 12 is an even number. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take one domino away right now. Do you see how all of the dominoes have a partner except one of them? If you're counting a number and you know that one of the groups doesn't have a partner, then that number is odd. So let's figure out how many dominoes we have here right now. You might be thinking to yourself, well, Mrs. Kester, we had 12 dominoes and you took one away. I know that one less than 12 is 11, right? Or we could go about it like this. We could count by twos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then count up one more. 11. So we have 11 dominoes here. 11 is an odd number because one of our dominoes doesn't have a partner. See that? Sometimes people have said the odd man out. They use that phrase because someone doesn't have a partner, so it would be an odd number. That might help you remember the difference between even and odd. So let's look at our dominoes for a little longer here. I'm going to take away another domino. Do all my dominoes have partners now? They do. So this is an even number. Let's see what number we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 is an even number. Now, what if I take away another domino? Do all of the dominoes have a partner now? They don't, do they? This guy is all alone. So if I had 10 and I took away 1, how many do I have now? 9. Good job. 9 is an odd number. Awesome. I think you guys are getting it. So let's go ahead and look at our numbers one more time here. All of the black numbers we said are counting by twos numbers. So all of these numbers would be even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, because they all have a partner if you were to lay things out and count them. All of our blue numbers here, they would all be odd numbers because if we were to lay them out with dominoes or anything we have in the house, there would be something, one item that would not have a partner. So it's odd. Okay, so all the blue numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Those are all odd numbers. Okay, now here's what's really cool. You can keep going past 12, counting by twos. And in fact, that might be something fun you want to try with your family at home. You can keep doing that. Just like numbers keep going, we can keep counting by twos as long as we want. So there will always be even and odd numbers. Okay, it could be fun for you guys to explore that together as a family. I would also encourage you to find some things at home. Maybe you have dominoes, maybe you have marbles, or it could be anything, paper clips, markers, crayons, whatever you can find, then maybe you have a good pile of them. Put them into groups of twos and practice counting by twos. Now, in kindergarten, we just need to practice counting by twos to 12. But if you want to do a brain stretcher and maybe even get your parents' help, you could count past 12 by twos and lay out even more things. That would be great. So now I'm going to show you what we're doing for our math page today. The front side, we are going to practice counting by twos. They put our counting by twos numbers in order up here. Look at this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there are counting by twos numbers. When you connect the dots today, you will be counting by twos. If you get stuck and you don't remember what comes next, remember we can use this as a resource to help us. We can look, let's say maybe we were on 6 and we don't remember what comes next. We can just look up here, find the 6, see what's next. Oh, it's 8. So use that to help you if you need. Once you've connected the dots, just like whenever we do this in class, then I want you to point and count out loud on the picture for your parents to hear. Okay? Awesome. On the back side of our math page today, we are going to be filling in a clock. So they have some missing numbers. They have some numbers you need to trace. Once you're done with that, down here it says, what time does the clock show? Remember, you're going to write it the digital way. So when you figure out what the time is, don't forget that in the digital way, we need the hour, then we need that colon, right? Those 2 dots on top of each other, and then 2 zeros, because we're just learning how to tell time to the hour, and we know it's a new hour when we have those 2 zeros after it. Okay? Awesome. I hope you have fun learning this very new and big kid idea in math. Have a great day, guys.